Having a bug out bag is important, and every bag is unique because we all have different needs. However, there may be some things that could be of great use to all of us that are often overlooked because they don't seem that important. Unfortunately, people tend to not worry about even somewhat obvious things until we end up actually needing them. So today we will be looking at a few basic items that you may have overlooked when stocking your bug out bag. So let's go ahead and get started in no particular order. Number one, a sillcock key. That's sill-cock. For those of you who are not familiar with what that is, a sillcock key is a universal spigot key that can be used to access water valves. They're small, inexpensive, and can help you to gain access to sealed off water sources in urban environments. Remember, even when the water has been turned off, there is still remnants in the pipes. Number two, sunscreen. That may not seem too important, but it kind of is. The average person isn't used to being outdoors all day long, every day anymore, and some serious physical damage and fatigue can set in from prolonged sun exposure regardless of what color you are. Number three, insect repellent. Insects are not only annoying, but in some circumstances their bites and stings can actually make you sick. The more you can do to keep them off of your body, the better. Number four, pencil and notepad. Something to write with and something to write on. It never ceases to amaze me how many people I know who are always scrounging for some scrap paper, but never think to learn from that and keep a notepad handy. Don't make that mistake. A small pad of paper and a pencil could prove quite valuable, even for more than just writing. Number five, a portable sewing kit. Your clothing and even the bag you're carrying could easily fall into disrepair during a crisis. A small portable sewing kit that contains the mere basics is very inexpensive and takes up little room. Yet I hardly ever see one in people's bug out bags. Number six, socks and undergarments. Many preppers don't like keeping these in their bags because they seem bulky, and so there's a concern about space. But being able to change your socks and underwear while on the move can be quite important. For example, if your feet are wet for a prolonged period of time, it can be quite dangerous. It leads to blistering, heat loss, infections, and other problems. Things you don't need to deal with while you're on the move. Number seven, resealable storage bags, such as Ziploc freezer bags, which are quite large and rather thick. There are a multitude of survival uses for large resealable bags, and they are quite easy to store. In fact, I recommend keeping almost everything in your bug out bag in storage bags to not only keep everything dry, but as an efficient way to store the bags themselves. Number eight, a basic survival manual. No matter how much you've trained, you don't know everything, or at least you may not be able to remember everything in a pinch. It's a good idea to keep a small survival manual handy that contains good survival tips, such as identifying wild edibles or locating water sources or emergency first aid, for example. Number nine, hygiene products. I go back to this one a lot. Many preppers think it's a waste of space to keep a portable hygiene kit. But again, I'll remind everyone that personal hygiene is linked to their health. Particularly oral health is very important for maintaining a healthy body. You can't simply ignore this because you're worried about the extra space. And number 10, glasses. Prescription or otherwise. If you wear glasses, it is in your best interest to keep at least one extra pair in your bag for the obvious reasons. If you don't wear glasses, then I still recommend having sunglasses or some sort of protective eyewear. Your eyes are very important. Keep them safe. And you just knew I had one more for you, didn't you? Call it number 11 if you will. Something to keep your mind occupied during downtime. I know a lot of would-be hardcore preppers don't like to hear that, but there's more downtime than you might think, and without something to distract your mind, even for a few minutes, Sitting there dwelling on your situation will drive you crazy faster than you would believe unless you've actually been there. Something to read or a deck of cards can help keep you sane in those moments, and they don't take up that much space. So I hope you found this list helpful. If you have anything you would like to add to the list, feel free to post it in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up, always appreciated. Share it if you can and subscribe if you are new. Check out some of the other videos and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be alerted to new videos as they come out. That being said, as always, stay frosty folks, and thanks for watching.